Okay, so this is my crash course project for social studies, and I did it on World War II and like D-Day. So, what was D-Day? It was a battle in World War II that the Allies had against the Axis, and it was one of the biggest military like battles of all time, and it was also like one of the most where most people died. Like if you as you can see on the screen, like 4,413 allies died, and that is like US and Canada, but there was between 4,000 and 9,000 German deaths. So lots of people died, and there was like you can see 11,000 like aircrafts. It was a huge, like there was lots of like planning going into this. So talking about lots of planning, the Allies tricked Germany into thinking that we were going to attack from different beaches by using these inflatable tanks and trucks. So when like Germans flew over like the beaches to see if where we were going to attack, they would see these tanks, but they were really inflatable. They weren't real tanks, so that we could. They would be thinking we would attack for somewhere different. And so the beaches were like the main part of the battle, and that was where most people died. And we had to get through all the beaches because there was like Germans uh, like in inland of like the beaches with like machine guns. So we had to get through there to get like farther and like get a foothold. And it was one of the largest amphibious military assaults in history, and that means that like it's one of the largest like land and water attacks. And but my research question is, was it worth it? Like, was it worth risking all this and like so many people dying like going into this? And so the outcome was 3 months later that northern France had been liberated by us because we had gotten through the beach and gotten through like Europe. And so I think it was worth it. It's known as like D-Day was like it was known as the beginning of the end of the war, like in Europe. And so it definitely impacted the rest of the war, and we definitely needed D-Day to win the rest of the war. So it was worth it to sacrifice all like the people, but it was definitely worth it to win the war. Yeah.